Welcome back to the Happy, Healthy Human podcast on the Coaches React segment. This is Coach Luke and Coach Eric talking about the latest fitness trends that went viral or are pretty popular online right now. Is that right, Eric?
On the interwebs.
On the interwebs. You ready?
I'm ready, dude.
All right, dude.
Don't give me a whack one like last time, dude.
All right. I got hmmm.
I probably agree.
Can you not eat until 2 p.m.? He's like, yeah, I'm not hungry in the morning. I'm like, great, drink coffee, drink water, and in the morning, get up and just get on, either run or get on some exercise bike and just pedal like someone's chasing you with a syringe full of poison. And so there's a pretty straightforward formula where when you've been asleep all night, your fuel reserves, like you've got fuel in your fat, you guys don't have any of that, but you got fuel in your fat, you've got fuel in your muscles that can be burned, and you've got fuel in your liver. It's called glycogen. And when you wake up early, all of that is as low as it's going to be because you haven't been eating anything.
Gotcha.
And so if you exercise then, your body starts dropping into your body fat stores quicker.
All right, so what Dr. Andrew Huberman is saying is if you do fasted exercise in the morning, post wake up, before you have anything to eat,
Yep.
that it is more effective for burning fat than if you ate something before.
Yes. No. This is how to lose fat fast.
It's like a yes and no. Yes and no. I agree with parts of it. I do think, yes, fasted cardio or training or any type of working out, yes, you are going to use the reserves that, what he said, you're going to use the glycogen in your body first. Once that is gone, you will burn fat, or you will burn equal percentage of both at a certain rate if you do not eat first. And I would assume that this means that you're able to move enough in your exercise that it's efficient enough to burn calories. I would say no if you being in a fasted state doesn't allow you to perform. Like if you fasted makes you move very slowly, and
right.
not be able to perform,
Right.
then
Because you don't have enough energy to do anything.
So it's like it just depends. So I personally do a lot of training in the mornings before I eat anything, and I find that more.
Do you have enough energy?
Yeah. I find that more effective.
But because you're eating enough the day prior, probably. You're eating plenty of the day prior,
correct.
right? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on the what you've had prior. But ultimately, if you have excess stores of fat, and your body burns through glycogen, your body will eat the fat afterwards.
Yeah.
So it's why you can fast for longer if you have more body fat.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
Generally, I would agree. Yeah.
That's why fasting is very difficult for me. I just indirectly said I have very low body fat.
What's your body fat percentage?
Right now?
Yeah.
11%,
11%,
dude. I feel like this is true. This is a true statement. If you were to isolate it into like how to lose fat fast, if that's all that mattered in that unit of time.
To look
right?
at that clip though,
but
he's not saying that. He's not saying that. The clip.
No, the hook says it.
The hook. He's not saying anything like that. He's just saying what he's saying. But someone put text over it and says, "This is how you lose fat fast." That's not what he's saying. He's just talking about training in the morning.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
I'm taking it as a video.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. All right. You gonna like this one?
I will.
Yep.
Every night I stretch for at least 2 hours.
All right.
Every night I stretch for at least 2 hours.
Tough. Yo, fitness influencers, and I'm not saying David Goggins is a fitness influencer, but I guess he kind of is, make it seem that like you get on their level, you need to just do the 24/7, bro. 2 hours of stretching a night. Like, help me understand. Maybe he's listening to podcasts while he does it, or like watching movies. Just 2 hours of stretching a night is intense. I will say, like, for almost all intents and purposes, way overkill. But again, that's not taking anything away from David Goggins. I think he reinvented the idea of overkill. If you want to enhance your flexibility substantially, 10 to 20 minutes of stretching 5 days a week, hard, painful, progressive stretching is going to do wonders for your flexibility. 2 hours, man, I don't even know if there's that many fucking stretches. But then again, I'm neither flexible nor do I know.
That was good. I like that he says that he's not flexible at the very end.
I mean, yeah, I don't even stretch. I don't stretch. And also, I mean, the answer is always going to be dependent on the person. It's like I have always had hypermobile joints. And so for me, it's like I actually need to spend a little bit less time. Like for me personally, I need to spend less time stretching and more time actually firing up the right muscles, the small little muscles that keep my joints really, really healthy. But for someone who's super sedentary, I mean, I'm on my feet all day long. Literally, I get 10,000 steps within the same 5,000 square feet every single day. So whereas like someone at a desk job, 9 to 5, they might benefit from 2 hours of stretching a night, but only if they can do it consistently. So, I mean, I think all of it is just with an asterisk of like, hey, if you want to improve your flexibility, only commit to the amount of time that you can for sure do it consistently day after day. After that, going for 2 hours on one night and then not stretching for the next 6 days a week is kind of pointless.
Dr. Mike says 10 to 20 minutes a day. Is there a right range or right number, you think?
I would say that, well, from all of the studies that I've seen, it's if you want to improve your flexibility, it's about 90 seconds per muscle group, straight, very static stretching. So you're just holding a position for 90 seconds per muscle group that you want to improve flexibility in. That's it, a day, 90 seconds a day. And you do that for somewhere between 6 to 12 weeks, and that should create a new adaptation in your muscles.
Do you think people should stretch with or without warm-up?
With or without warm-up?
Should you be warm before you stretch, or should that be the first thing that you do?
Yeah, I guess it depends on the intensity of the stretch. But will a warm-up help? Yes, absolutely. Do most people need stretching? If we're talking about the population of the world, I would probably argue that most people would benefit more from just warming up their body and like going on a walk than they would from stretching. Because one, you just get more blood into the muscles, and that'll actually help provide a little bit more flexibility and range in the muscles. And two, you get your steps in and you keep moving. So that's my take on stretching. I think stretching is highly overrated.
Oh,
Highly overrated.
that's a hot take.
Yeah. I do think stretching is highly overrated. Because a lot of people think that stretching is like this thing that like will solve all your problems, aches, and pains, and the reality is just like only if you do it very consistently on the same muscle groups over the course of multiple weeks, and that's if if it drastically increases your lifestyle quality.
Can't wait to get Dr. Beth and Dr. Josh to coaches react to the coaches react. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's our episode of Coaches React today. Stay happy, stay healthy.
Peace, guys.